So welcome to today's video where something exciting is gonna happen. I'm having the 6125 and there's gonna be a surprise, but you probably already saw it in a thumbnail. And today I'm recording with the DJI microphone as well. And so what I always do before I drive on public roads, I'm making sure here, I'm going in a green star menu here and making sure autotrac guidance and then off, and then I go on to settings and turn the master guidance switch off, so I'm sure that nothing's gonna happen, like my steering doesn't gonna engage accidentally, and I'm all good. So I'm excited. That's my tires gonna go. What I'm looking at here, it's a 6130. Beautiful little tractor. It's quite similar to the 6125, and there is a 6155. It's a Command Pro, so configure your Command Pro joystick. It's quite easy and straightforward. You can go through the shortcut here, and here you can just, for example, on an A, we want to put the remount number 1, put it with float. So now here I can have remount number 1, and then I can press that button so it's customized, and so it's activated customize. And here I can just press it to put it back on standard mode. Check out this beauty. It's a 6155 with 900 tires. I'm on the way home. Look at that! That's a beauty with those tires. And we took the loader consoles off because of that big tires. And yeah, it could be or could be not that the tractor goes a bit faster. Officially, he doesn't go faster. Look, I'm not on even roads, I'm like on bumpy, very bumpy roads, but I'm impressed about those BKT tires, how smooth it is to drive. It's incredible, and I got like quite a lot of pressure in it. I got 1.2 bars for VF tires. That's a lot, so it's smooth, and the tractor does go a bit faster. And I got something new. So I bought RTK antenna. I know it's a little bit exaggerated, but it was a used one, so it's like it was cheaper because it's a used one, way cheaper. And the argument that gets me, even though the 3000s are old and stuff like that, but I do know that some people still works with 3000 and they still work fine, like West Pandy. I know you watch my videos sometimes. And yeah, I got the 3000 RTK with mobile RTK because we have quite a good cell service net here in Switzerland. I still got the 3000 SF1, and the plan is so I can have a GPS unit on each tractor, on a Massey and on a 6125. That was the plan, and yeah, so we were gonna swap around which tractor ever needs more the RTK. It doesn't work yet because I didn't put in all the activation codes, but I got it. Alfred from Matcom gave it to me, so I bought it from Matcom. And yeah, check out Matcom. So I'm here with the tractor with different tires. So show you, that's AgriMax BKT 600 in the front, and it's VF tires. You can see that it's like VF rims when they have that like little goes over that lap, so you can lower the pressure more. I already put on the air booster and 710s on the back. I will clean it up a little bit more. Probably on Monday. We'll see. Beautiful, and the RTK antenna is on there, but doesn't work yet. I didn't figure out the problem. It's something to do with my SIM card or something. I'm driving home with SF2 signal. SF2 works. So I had to do a little adaptation because we took off the loader consoles from here and holders for the springs for the front mower, and this one was on a thing and I had to adjust that one so it won't touch the bonnet while opening. And for mowing with the alpha motion we will have this set up. Just put the chains to hold the alpha motion to the position. Just gonna put it on here. They delivered that with alpha motion. Today I'm doing a software update on a good old 2630. They're gonna show you how. Then current version is 323C, and I'm gonna go to that version. Or actually I think I need to go to that one, to the ATU one, but I'm gonna look up on support seller. Once I'm here, I'm gonna go to autotrac. See, that's the current version, is the C1 here, 24Z. And then I go to the release notes. So I'm installing it now. And then all that system on that tractor will be all up to date. I'm calibrating the TCM. I just did the first point, and now I'm gonna swing around and do the second point of the TCM calibration. So I got the 3000 Starfire receiver on with SF1. So it's nowhere RTK, it's like on, I think 15 centimeters accuracy or so. It's really quite accurate. To that pole, except, and after the TCM calibration, I'm gonna do TCM calibration successful. The terrain compensation module is the TCM. So actually what the terrain compensation module does, here you see I have like roll angle and pinch angle, and that's actually for like pinches like that, and roll angle is like that. So that's that the GPS can correct steer the tractor differently if you're driving on slopes. And now what I'm gonna do is the autotrac universal 300, and I'm gonna walk you through. So first, before you start doing that, you need to have your TCM calibration done. So apart if you have a 7000, if you have a 7000 you have to like drive a straight line to calibrate. The TCM calibration is like to be more accurate, to drive it one way and then drive it the other. But otherwise, first do the, yeah, maybe you need to do it 2 times, but yeah, and you don't need to be completely even. It's just important that you're 2 times with the rear axle on the same place when you do the TCM calibration. To start calibrating, I first need to get up to speed. 3.5, it's a good speed. So now it's calibrating, and you can always press pause when you're like not before you drive in something. So you need like, I would say 100 to 100 meters, so you're like, I always do it in the middle of the field. Now 80%, 21.7, sounds about right. I think it was, I would have the steering, I think it's good. So now everything's calibrated. Yeah, so it's good to go. Now we're gonna do just a test. Here I can select the field. That's the one. It's the one I want. So just gonna do. I think I got a guideline that it's already like that. So we're gonna just see if that's 13. So now I'm gonna hit the auto steer. I don't know what implement I got. Oh, auto steer is not activated, and now it should work. Now it's working. So I put a little bit more that I need to force to quit it, but I think I'm gonna change that back. Auto steer is on again. So now we're gonna go and change that setting. Here, steering assimilation. Here, we're gonna put it to 75. So it's like, now we're gonna try it again. It's much more softer, because if I go here in the settings and put here for example 200, I need much more strength to interrupt it, so I will put it to 100. That's the factory setting, and here I can engage it, and I have ATU unit that works fine now. So doesn't look that pretty, the tracks, but I think everything is good now. So I did 2 pretty straight lines. So now that setup is all good to go. Yeah, we still have issues with the RTK receiver because it has no internet. The RTK receiver, I think it would work, and the activation codes, but I can't even go with SF2 because the SF2 license run out, so that's a bit bad. It's not much use at the moment, so we had different issues with the RTK receiver with the Starfire 3000. Even though it's old, I still got the Starfire 3000. And one of the issues was actually I coasted. The SIM card wasn't in properly, but I had internet connection sometimes and sometimes not, so it was like hard to figure out what the issue was. But luckily I bring it back to Alfred, and he sorted me out. He figured out what the issue was, because they have like a plastic protection thing that it needs to be on top of the SIM card. From what I understand, I didn't sort myself. We had other issues that the SF2 license run out, but actually, so now I know. I thought it needs to have a full SF2 license to be able to run RTK, but that's not true. So I'm gonna explain you that also. If you have like issues with the receiver, you don't invest money in a SF2 license that you don't need. So if you want to run RTK, you need to get your receiver the SF2 ready package plus the RTK bundled package, and then an RTK license on a receiver. This has nothing to do with the correction signal, because we use like over the internet connection correction signal. It's like with internet connection with a 4G modem. Yeah, because we have very good cell service here, so it's not right. Then you need also to have like the receiver RTK license, and I think it's valid for 3 years. And that was everything was good, and yeah, now everything's good. I can use it. It's very good. It's not that fast to load for the satellite, but once it's loaded, it's reliable and it works fine, and it's a pleasure to work. Yeah, the bonnet is still shiny. That's the next day already. The RTK works. It's very nice driving with those tires now, but it's wet. I'm on the way home now. Just went to the side. Looks so good. We're gonna put some Matcom extensions here that all that crap doesn't get dirty, particularly if we do slurry and stuff like that. And just went to the side. I knew that the bus coming, like public bus, is over there, so I waited. And exciting news, we get brown number plates. I didn't put them on yet because I need to have the right brackets, so it's exciting, and it feels very nice to drive with those BKT tires. They're good tires, so I would recommend them. Put that on as well today, and Matcom extension. Just with some pop ribbons. I believe they're called like that, and it's very solid. I really like it, so it won't be that dirty. Top. And here is the outside controllers. It's the Gen 5. And we have SF2 fallback on RTK. But RTK works fine, but obviously here it doesn't work. And this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna put some clips of the tractor on end, and see you on the next one. We're gonna head out soon mowing. A little bit of a teaser. We're gonna start with the first cut. It's gonna be busy.
And I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.